And we kind of wanted to hit the target audience, which was 15 to 25. And to do that, we kind of wanted to incorporate technology. And that's how we kind of made Phone Date.
I think the moment where we met our entire crew for the first time on set, like when we came to that safety meeting, seeing everybody in like one hallway, like all grouped up together, ready to work, made the moment so real. Everything came together like we had never imagined it would, and everything hit us like a truck. We were like, oh my God, we're gonna be directing and producing a Coke film.
I think that it just shows young people that it's possible. I'm still kind of shocked by this entire idea, and I think giving these kids like opportunities to make what they want to create and show that like, their stories come to real life is something that is really special.
It's that feeling of waking up excited, going to sleep exhausted, and knowing that the work that I did that day, the work that we did that day, is going to be seen by millions and appreciated, and it's just going to be out there. 10 months ago, I wouldn't have seen anything like this happening, and now we just wrapped on a fantastic project.
Cut! Amazing!
Wonderful! Woo! That's a wrap, people!
And I have been literally working for months to get prepared for these 2 days and make sure that everything gets working perfectly and everyone knows what they're doing. This production is different from the others that I worked in the past because I never worked with a production that was so big, that has so many people that we needed to change to locations, travel. My favorite part about working this project, I think, is the opportunity to build my own skills, to challenge myself into trying to do my best and reach my potential. I think it's important creating programs like this because it gives us the opportunity to work in a professional set where we are the stars, where we are the ones that are running the set, we are the ones that are planning. I think it's a great opportunity to have this real world experience while you're in college, and having this big production, a big budget, and working with that is really incredible.
I'm Michael Salvino. I'm the cinematographer for this project. Coca-Cola Refreshing Films has given me the opportunity to work with Coca-Cola and to build my skills and resume in this shoot. Some of the highlights of this production has been working with the crew. I mean, everyone has been so amazing, so hardworking, and it's just been a blast. Going to the movies is the ultimate break for me because since I was a little kid, my dad would take me, and I just have great memories of that.
Welcome. Yes, there we go. That's the kind of enthusiasm I want to see all night long because this is a celebration. I'm Mickey Quinn. I am the manager of park promotions. I am an IC alum. And I am a huge fan of our incredible students. So, we're gonna have some fun tonight, but first things first, we're going to do the first of 3 raffles. Meredith Hirschman, come on up here. Why don't you have one of these lovely folks from the front row choose a ticket? Oh. Why, thank you. Okay, get your raffle tickets out. And I'm gonna put my glasses on. All right, we're looking for ticket number 802-7309. That's 802-7309. We have a winner. Come see Meredith over here for your lovely Coca-Cola bag of treats. All right. There's so much Coca-Cola in there. So this evening, we present a special event celebrating the collaborative project Phone Date. From pitch to production, both a 60-second commercial and a making of movie were created and produced by Ithaca College students. Yeah. Tonight we'll be watching both films and having a student-moderated discussion about the process. So Coca-Cola is supporting the next generation of filmmakers through the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program. And this year we have 2 first-year Roy H. Park School of Communications students that were selected as finalists for their script, Phone Date. Yes. So they have the opportunity to be a part of this, work with a panel of industry professionals, and if they get chosen as the grand prize winner, they will have their work screened in partnered theaters across the US and Canada. Yeah. It's pretty cool. A project like this is an incredible undertaking for any professional. And here we have a huge team of students ranging from first year to recent grads coming together to work on a very tight deadline with the responsibility of representing an international brand and having to do it all on a budget. So let's give everyone who is a part of this a big round of applause for getting the job done. Before we begin the program, I'd like to share some gratitude for people who have helped make tonight happen. So first of all, April Johans, if she's in the house. That's my partner in crime. And basically nothing would happen in Park without April. Big thanks to IC's Conference and Event Services team for working with us to assemble this multimedia event and making it look so gorgeous in here. So big round of applause for them. Thanks to Thomas Kerrigan for directing the live stream. Yeah, I know you guys know Thomas. And speaking of which, shout out to Dean Faulkner and everyone at ICLA who are watching from afar. So hey, everyone. And big thanks to the Dean's team. Tonight in the house, we have Dean Gearhart and Dean Roberts with us, so thank you. Because it's the Dean's team that greenlit the funding for this party, so yeah. And this party was organized and advertised and is being run by my superstars at Park Promotions. But we're here to celebrate the production of Phone Date and the behind-the-scenes making of movie. So many people have lent their support and expertise to our student teams, and we'd like to thank Cynthia Henderson from the theater department, who was instrumental in helping bring together a very talented cast. Advisors, Jack Powers and John Fusel. I mean, yes. Yeah, yes. Shout out to Chrissy Guess and Karen Armstrong. So dedicated, they made the trip all the way down to Pennsylvania. Shout out to Nigel Martin for, all the tech and the LED wall because, the LED wall plays a big part in this. Company 3, who helped with the post-production, and Red Cameras, because it's gonna look that good because it was shot on a red camera. An incredible team of advisors from Coca-Cola Refreshing Films, including Ed Hellman, Aviva Kleinman, and Katie Pryor. Yes. Yeah, you guys know. And let's all wave hi because they're all watching from afar. So hey, Coca-Cola Refreshing Films. And of course, the incredibly hardworking and dedicated team at Park Productions. They know what's up. They know how to get a production done. So on behalf of everyone at the Park School, we thank all of you who have had a hand, big or small, for your role in helping Phone Date come to life. Yeah. So we have a very special guest joining us tonight. Producer Charlene Richards is here from Coca-Cola Refreshing Films. She was a student filmmaker back in the day from SCAD, is that right? Yes. And she now works on behalf of this project with Coca-Cola Refreshing Films, and she's here to share a few words about the whole program. So please give a big, warm welcome to Charlene Richards.
Hello, Ithaca College, and hello, Park Productions. We are all honored to be here today, especially me, to celebrate over 25 years of the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program. The program is older than myself. We have been for a very long time, a very long 25 years. We've been working with students to create magical films just like the film we're about to see today. Before we start, I wanted to give a quick message from our program lead at Coca-Cola Refreshing Films, Aviva Kleiner, and program producers Katie Pryor and Ed Hellman, who all wish you good luck and the greatest of congratulations. They're watching us today. My name is Charlene Richards, and I was a program participant in 2020, but now I'm a junior team member for the program, and I feel so passionately about experiencing other film programs and other aspiring filmmakers create their magic. I graciously was allowed to visit Ithaca and Park Productions for the filming of their 2023 spot, Phone Date. Thank you for welcoming me, and I was very happy to be able to watch you all work so tirelessly on that very long night. Very long. For the uninitiated, the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program is a platform for students and aspiring filmmakers to create branded content for the big screen. It is our mission that every student that works on this piece gets to use this program as a opportunity to get their work out there and to further their career. Whether you're the director, the producer, or even the PA, we want this to be a jumping point for your bright future careers. There was a lot of hard work and dedication that went into the Ithaca College phone date spot. And we're so proud of the final piece. We're so proud of you guys. Every film set has its challenges, whether this is your first time or you've done it 1,000 times before. And tonight is about celebrating that final piece you have created and looking ahead to see how this program can push your career forward. For the crew and talent that have joined us tonight, join the marketing efforts to promote your hard work. Let's show off your connection to this program, and you never know where the next opportunity might hit you. Everything you do now is about the relationships that you are forging here that will brighten your future. In fact, if you want, you can go to coke.com/Cinemark and vote every single day this month for Phone Date to win the Fan Favorite Award. So keep voting. Yeah, everybody. I know I am. I'm voting. This is our third film with Ithaca College, and we hope to continue to make so many more. I'd like to give a special round of applause to Sammy and Malika for bringing us this fun idea and leading the team. We wouldn't be here on this beautiful stage without you guys, and I'm so glad this is a night that's going to celebrate you and your beautiful hard work. I know it's difficult. I've done it before, but you're through it, and you're going to be all the more happier for it. And I would also like to give another round of applause for the whole team who worked so hard to bring this idea to life. Everybody give them a big round of applause. They're so amazing. But yes, thank you for having me, and I'm so excited to watch the rest of the production. Everything is so beautiful, and I'll get off the stage. All right, bye.
Well, it wouldn't be a Coca-Cola Refreshing Films event without Mr. Jack Coke Zero Powers himself. So give a big round of applause for Jack.
You know, it's true. This is not like a prop. I brought this just because it's what I do. So this is the 5th year that we've participated, and it's the 3rd year that we've had a finalist film, which is fantastic. And I think our secret sauce at the Park School is something that a lot of other schools don't do. Just before, I was speaking to Dean Emeritus Diane Gajewski, and we were talking about camaraderie and putting students together. It's a double-edged sword. The good news is, by putting students together, by throwing them into the deep end, we knowingly create drama, tension, tears get shed, there's laughter, lots of things go awry. We know that. We know that going in. We've been doing it for 50-some years with ICTV. We do it with our film shoots. We know. But by the time you graduate, that's all done. And you've learned to work with people who are different than you. You've learned to work with people who have nothing in common, and you've figured out who you work well with and who you don't work well with. So then when you get your first jobs, you're over that hurdle, and you're ahead of the curve. I speak this with experience. 2 children who graduated from here. My daughter got into production, high stress sets all the time. She talks about, she's like, I remember my freshman year, how many times I cried making movies and TV shows. And she said, but now I'm the youngest producer on the team. And she's like, it's because of that experience here. And I am extraordinarily proud of this group. This is a monumental task. Working for a client, not working for your own project, is how most projects in the professional world go. It's a monumental task, and everyone who worked on it deserves a great, great debt of appreciation from me, and also a round of applause for everybody, or from everybody. Sammy and Malika, I still remember the first time you came to my office. They knocked on the door sheepishly, and they said, "We'd like to participate in the Coca-Cola campaign. We have some ideas we'd like to run by you." And so we sat, we talked, and they submitted many ideas. And it was Phone Date that I remember they were talking about it. They went to one of the prep sessions, and one of the members from Coke, Aviva, mentioned that she thought Phone Date was cute, and they're going on. And as soon as I heard that, I said, "That's the one." And they're like, "Why?" I'm like, "It's funny. None of the other ones will have comedy, I assure you." And I knew right away that would be the one. And sure enough, it ended up being the one that got selected. But I am extraordinarily proud of the journey that you have taken from that very first moment until right now is extraordinary. This is not just a little deal. Everybody who worked on this now has, to their credit, a national Coca-Cola commercial. That's phenomenal. It's going to open doors for you for internships. It's going to open doors for you for jobs after graduation. I assure you that every interview you have, they're going to ask you about it moving forward. To everybody involved, congratulations. It is now my honor to introduce tonight's moderator. Meredith Robbins is a senior IMC student, that's Integrated Marketing Communications, with a minor in psychology, and currently serves as the co-executive director of Park Promotions. So come on up, Meredith.
Alrighty, hello everyone. As you heard, my name is Meredith Robbins. I am the co-executive director of Park Promotions, which is the crew that helped create this whole event to celebrate the finalists. And we are going to have a series of moderated talks today to talk about the production of the film and the behind the scenes movie. So I'd like to invite the kind of behind the scenes and social media crew up for our first moderated conversation. I think this should, okay. All right, here we go. Welcome, everyone. So I want to start off, if we could just go down the line, introduce yourself, and tell us about your role on the creating of the behind-the-scenes movie.
Hi, my name is Liam Donovan. I was the post-production supervisor and also the BTS editor.
Hi, my name is Jacob Makovsky, and I was the behind-the-scenes producer and director.
Hi, my name is Tessa Dill, and I worked on the behind-the-scenes photography and on the social media team.
Hi, my name is Xin Yiqing. You can also call me Donna. I'm also one of the still photographers in the behind-the-scenes team.
Hi, my name is Cody Aquesta, and I was the student social media manager for Phone Date.
Alrighty, thank you guys. So why don't we start off by, why don't you tell us kind of what the assignment was? You know, what did Coca-Cola Refreshing Films ask you guys to do?
So I can start that off. So the BTS department was tasked with capturing branded shots and program requirements as laid out by the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program. But I think at the essence of a lot of the work that we did, and really what our goal was not only to be promoting the companies and organizations that were involved in making this project possible, but also to promote the student filmmakers who were behind the project, and to really highlight the incredible work that goes into such a big production, in the hopes that our work to capture what they did on this project will lead to future career opportunities for them down the line.
Sounds great. Anything else?
I think the meeting that really described it best is when Mickey said, all of you are going to be capturing the memories of Ithaca College making this phone date. And I think all of us did a really great job at that.
Nice job. Alrighty, so explain to us maybe anyone who doesn't really know. So you guys were making the movie while they were making a commercial, and Cody, you were taking photos of them making the movie, making the commercial.
Yes.
So that's a lot of people to work around, you know. I imagine that, you know, there were some challenges. Do you want to kind of tell us about how you navigated, you know, all those people, all those situations?
I can start from the social media side. So as for the filming day, I was in charge of both capturing production and the BTS. And it was a lot of collaboration between, obviously, the BTS photographers. Afterwards, they were phenomenal with giving me photos. We had a bunch of BTS meetings in order to get footage, interviews, and then the production itself. I got to meet all the wonderful kids that worked on it with us, and sorry, not to call you kids, adults. Yeah, I'm a first year, can you tell? And I'm beyond grateful for the opportunity, and I think I would be doing a disservice if I didn't thank Mickey Quinn, and I think we should all give her a round of applause for the amazing work that she helped us with. She was an amazing mentor for me, and I'm beyond grateful.
Yeah, in terms of challenges during the production and just the project in general, I would say there was definitely a lot. You know, I mean, this is such an enormous project that we came here to tackle that is really on a level that I would assume none of us have really done before, in that this is a several-month project for such a huge client like Coca-Cola, and with so many people. I think we have 80 or 90 student filmmakers who worked on this production. So I think I would say a lot of the little things that you don't think about, a lot of the things that you don't know when you're first joining and working on such a big project like this. As an example, I'll say we were filming an interview the other day about post-production, and what I had wanted was for us to get all of the screens behind our interviewee, Liam, playing phone date and playing the B-roll that we captured and the making of video, as well as some of the other specific interview videos we had created. And about 10 minutes before we were going to start filming, we realized that every single screen behind Liam had a logo on it, or at least one logo on it. We're not allowed to capture any unapproved logos for non-partnered brands. And so luckily, Jackie, our production manager, was amazing and was able to help me. She brought me black tape. And so I would say, in terms of navigating these little challenges, it's really about two things, which is one, being over-prepared, and two is being mentally prepared, knowing that every day when you walk in the door to do just about anything, that there are going to be these unexpected challenges, and to really be prepared and to not buckle under the pressure when they're presented to you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask specifically the photo team as well. I imagine it was a lot of, working around people. Did you guys have to, like, stage shots, working around the production team? What was that like from a photo perspective?
Yeah, I want to share some personal experience working around the production team. I would say it was very difficult to work around the production team. The film set of like over 70, 80 people was like so busy. And like, as like photographers, we want to like capture every moment, capture everything, and capture everyone who's working on the set. But at the same time, we don't want to like bother your work. We don't want to interrupt what you're doing. But like, yeah, and then so my plan initially was trying to be as invisible as I can when I'm like photographing all of your works. But the turning point comes to like the second day when we were filming in the cinema. It was very dark in the cinema before the lighting was set up. And so I came in to the cinema with like a LED light. Like I want to capture the grip department and the camera department, how they set up the huge crane and how they stabilize the camera on the crane. That was so cool. I want to just photograph what they're doing. So I came in with that little LED light, like in the darkness. But I was afraid to like interrupt their work. But like then our first AC and they said like, oh, here, come here, like I need your light. And then I was like, I just point my light to their equipments and then they need my light to like, at the same time I can also like take photos of them. This also like happened to me with the art department later when we were photographing the concession stand. Yeah, and so like what I want to basically say is that, sorry. Yeah, what I want to basically say is that instead of like being invisible, we want to try to be like collaborate with the team and always communicate with each other. Yeah, that's like the challenges we had and how we like overcome it. Yeah.
I would like to add, like, when we shot photos, I specifically had to, like, edit out some logos. I had a shot of the crane, and there was a logo on it, and I sat down with the Coca-Cola people, and they're like, yeah, no, like, no logo. And I was like, okay. So me and Jacob were actually sitting, trying to figure out how to edit out this big logo. We eventually did it, but also, like, navigating in the Cinemark was pretty difficult. I had set up, like, these lights, because we were going to do these department photos, and we'd have to get all the departments together, and I had this whole lighting set up, and then they're like, the production team's like, we need your lights. I was like, well, I just spent an hour on that. But okay, take my lights. And eventually we didn't end up doing that until like later on in the night when everyone was on a break, because getting the main people shooting the commercial was like nearly impossible. Originally we had this plan of like what time we want to shoot that. Yeah, no, that didn't work. But eventually we got the shots and it turned out really good. So
you made it work?
Exactly.
Alrighty, thank you for all that, Liam. I'm gonna highlight you because you worked on both the making of the movie and in the post-production as well. So tell us what it was like to kind of be part of, have your hand in both of those kind of operations.
Yeah, I've never worked with managing two different projects at the same time. I definitely learned a lot about myself and a lot about how to manage a lot of moving parts. At any given point, you were making proxies, there was VFX, sound design, or just basic edits. So it was really great to kind of get a mix of both, see how both sides of the department is going, and see the progress. All of these, I know the main making of went through 32 different takes. The making of BTS was about 15. And it's really cool to go back from the first one that was sent to me to the last one, to see how much progress and how far we've come in just, I think it was about a month of post-production. So yeah, it was really unique opportunity to be able to see both sides and manage both of them.
See all the hard work. Sounds great. And then Cody, so as social media manager, you spent a lot of time with the behind the scenes crew. How did that kind of impact your role as the social media guy on the project?
Yeah, so before we went to production and the social media really kicked in, I got to meet the BTS crew, and that's when I really got to see how professional this set was gonna be. They were all on their A games, they had beautiful lists of their shots, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I? I'm like, can I do this? I'm like, oh no. And then they were just great inspirations for me to like, me and Mickey made a beautiful Google Calendar and approval documents and yeah, sponsored Google Calendar. No, not really. And yeah, and afterwards I got to work with Liam. I got to work with the photographers. I got to work with Jacob on like getting interview footage, editing, and then like I said before, I got all the beautiful photos, and it's always a constant collaboration. And then, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So one last question for you guys, just kind of generally, what was it like working with such an iconic brand like Coca-Cola? I mean, was it intimidating? Was it exciting? How'd you feel?
I can start. I mean, it was really, really cool, to put it in the simplest terms. And I would also say it was surprisingly very personal, in the best way possible. I mean, the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films team was really there to help us and to be a resource for us along the way, and really were available via phone or Zoom or email. And I think just knowing that we had people who really had our backs at Coca-Cola or with Coca-Cola was really reassuring and really helped to shape the project in a very positive way, at least for me.
I'll add. I thought it was really incredible to work with Coca-Cola. I personally, on day one, we were shooting in the LED wall. Donna was shooting the behind the scenes in there, and I was editing the photos from our house day. And they came in and they sat down with me and they were looking at my edits, and it was really cool to get to know them personally and have them like give their feedback, and it was really like a nice experience for them to be like, that's really good, and it was just really incredible to work with them.
Yeah, I really learned a lot about how a professional company works, and it really showed me how personal Coca-Cola was. I would be sending them exports at 9 and 10 o'clock at night, and even just to get a little email that says, received, thanks, talk to you in the morning. It just was always good. They never left the phones. They were always making sure we were okay. And yeah, they got to mentor us, lead us through. All of us were at different situations where it was new to us, and they were there to help us and be like, here's how to tackle this situation in order to make it a learning experience.
That sounds great. I'm glad to hear it went so well. I think it's time to see the movie. Oh my goodness. Let's see it.
Phone date, scene 4 alpaca, take 1, soft 6.
The Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program is an opportunity for students from partnered schools to create content for the big screen.
Phone date developed from just like a little discussion we had, a little idea, and it became an actual commercial.
This production is a combination of professional filmmaking and student filmmaking all in one set. So it's a really unique opportunity.
The biggest thing was literally the size of the production and how much effort and planning we needed to put in to make sure that everyone could do their job.
We are really lucky to have partnered with Red on this project. It's an amazing camera. Using this for the first time was a great experience, and we are so happy with how everything came out.
The emotion that I felt the most was confidence. And this is the environment where I'm allowed to make mistakes because I'm learning.
Just seeing the story progress from the storyboard to now where we're filming, and it's all finally coming together, really pays off.
I think it's really important to give people opportunity, and the program provides students with the experience at the beginning of their careers to work with a big global brand.
It gives people the opportunity to understand that they can do this, and you can go into the film industry, and you can learn from so many amazing people through it.
Cut. And that's a wrap.
Alrighty, well, I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone. I say great job. I'd like to take the time to have everyone on the behind the scenes and social media team stand up so we can all give you a big round of applause. Anyone in the audience as well who worked on social media / behind the scenes? Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time. We are going to invite, we're gonna do the next raffle. We're gonna play a little social media reel. We're gonna do a little social media reel that Cody made, and then we're gonna do the next raffle. I know you guys are excited for that.
I'm Malika Menezes, and I'm the director.
And I'm Sam Smith, and I'm the producer.
The Coca-Cola Refreshing Films program is an amazing program set up by Coca-Cola where they give students, college students, the opportunity to direct, produce on their own films and kind of make their own professional production.
You know, we always like saw those Coca-Cola commercials beforehand, like, you know, hi, I'm so-and-so, enjoy our film, and like now that we get to do that too, I think it even broadens that experience of going to the movie theaters and understanding that not only are you enjoying what's being shown, but you're also appreciating someone's work.
I just keep thinking about how like little Malika would be so proud of me right now. I think the younger self would just be like, I cannot believe I am seeing your work like on a screen right now. This is fantastic. I'm gonna be a little mushy-gushy now. I think just my relationship with Sam growing through this project is like the happiest moment. It never could have happened without a film like this. Like this project brought us together closer than like 4 years in college ever could.
The feeling is so mutual, oh my god.
Alrighty, I think we're gonna do the next raffle. Let's get Ms. Meredith Hirschman. Somebody in the front row want to pick out our raffle ticket for us? And I can read it out. Alrighty, we are looking for ticket 802-7374. Do I need to repeat? Do we have a winner? 802-7374. Anyone? Going once, going twice. 802-7374. Alrighty, I guess we're picking a new one. Thank you. Okay. Okay. 802-7425. 7475? 25. Sorry. I said it wrong. 7425, the last four? No? Alrighty. I guess we'll try again. Third time's the charm. Thank you. We are looking for ticket 802-7376. Yeah, we have a winner? Let's go. Beautiful. Alrighty, now that our second raffle of the night is over, I would like to welcome up the production team, Sam, Malika, and Jacqueline, for our next moderated little conversation. Alrighty, so while you guys are obviously well known and well loved, I would love if you guys could introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your role on the film.
My name is Jaqueline Pereira, and I was the production manager. So I did a lot of stuff, but basically I was with Sam and Malika since like they won as soon as they got. I was with them, and we planned all the production. I coordinate everything. And I made sure that everyone got to Pennsylvania safe. And they're all here, so they came back safe as well.
Thank God for that. I'm Malika Menezes. I'm the writer and director and one of the finalists for Coke, yeah.
I'm Sam Smith, and I got to be the producer, and I learned how to produce a Coke commercial.
Woohoo! Alrighty, so Sam and Malika, obviously Jack Powers kind of gave a little introduction to how it all started before, but I'd love to hear from your perspective. How did Phone Date start? Where did the idea come from?
The idea came from the 3rd floor of Park School. That was where Sam and I would meet like almost every day to attend pitch sessions and brainstorm ideas. And yeah, we just kind of came up with a bunch, and Phone Date was our personal favorite.
Yeah, and it kind of went from there. I mean, we submitted about 8 to 9 scripts, and I mean, it's basically as Jack said it, and Phone Date, I remember it was the one that made Aviva laugh, and I was like, that's a good sign. And then next thing I knew, it was the one that won, so.
Awesome, awesome. What was it like to find out that you guys were finalists?
Amazing. We found out the day before Thanksgiving, so we were both on break. And I remember we were calling anxiously and like constantly texting, like, do you think we're gonna get the announcement soon? Like, when is it gonna come out? And we got this email from Ed, one of the Coke representatives, like, hey, can you hop on a quick call this morning? And I freaked out, and Sam freaked out, and we both freaked out together. And it turned out to be the call where they told us that we were finalists. So it was a really incredible moment.
Yeah, basically following that too. Remember, it was like Thanksgiving too, and like I didn't really tell like my parents that like I was like even a semifinalist because I was like scared like if we didn't get it, it'd be awkward. But they were like, oh, I was like, I'm making a Coke commercial, and they were like, oh, like how'd that happen? Like on Thanksgiving Day.
That's awesome. Well, this question is for Jacqueline specifically. So as the producer, you know, tell us a little bit about what the process was like, you know, getting everything coordinated with the shoots, the locations, all the people. You guys went to Pennsylvania to shoot at the Cinemark, you know. What was it like to bring the whole crew there and everyone back safe?
Quite the challenge. The entire production was a lot of planning and, you know, organizing everything. It was a lot of like expectations that I had for like the actual shooting date. So it was definitely a lot of spreadsheets and a lot of emails and bothering a lot of people. I'm sorry. But that's what I did, basically. Bringing people to Pennsylvania was one of, I think, like the biggest challenge we had in the production because it was a lot of people, and we always to make sure that all of them got there safe and came back safe. And so we tried to coordinate like carpooling and how to do that properly. So it was definitely a big challenge. But I think it worked out really well, and we did like a great job on going there. So it was definitely really, really good. Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. So as women in film, I think it's important to highlight that you guys have gotten this far. Tell us a little bit, or a lot of bit, about what this opportunity kind of means for you as women in film.
It's honestly a starting point for us, I think. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're immediately fully respected members of the film community, but it does give us something that people really can't ignore. I mean, this is a really big achievement. And honestly, to me, it means the chance to be an example to other girls, just like me, where I mean, I know that I look up to filmmakers, women filmmakers that have made it big and are doing really well, and I hope to be that example to other first years in college who maybe don't know what they're doing yet and they need someone to look up to.
Yeah, no, I can't agree more. I mean, especially having such powerful women to look up to, such as Jackie. We've learned so much from her, and I think this is a great example for women too. I mean, coming here and stuff, it is overwhelming, especially as a freshman who could barely turn on a camera, and then creating a Coca-Cola commercial in like 2 semesters. So I think this is definitely one of like a big step for not only people in the film industry, but the women, especially at, you know, film schools such as Park.
I feel that something we should all like see is that women, they face more challenge than anybody else, like any male in the industry. And we see in this school, in the classroom, on set, there's most men working on set. So when I see a woman, I'm like, yeah, you should be proud of being here. And we should be proud of all like we accomplished, because it's definitely way more challenge for us, especially women of color. So I feel that it's really important to, you know, understand the powerful thing that we did and all the good things we did, and like you say, being an example for the others to show them that you can do whatever you want, whatever you put your mind into it, and no one can tell you they're not able to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and my final question for you guys is, the Coca-Cola Refreshing Films team has, been by your side kind of through and through. Can you talk about, how they kind of guided you through the process of making this?
Yeah, I mean, as BTS said it great, they definitely were amazing, just amazing resource to have throughout the shoot, especially pre-production, production, even post. I think what's not showcased enough is the fact that they were also great role models for us. I mean, Aviva, Ed, Katie, and even Charlene were just great people to talk to about the industry. They told us so much. We'd learned so much from them, how to be professional, how to be women in film. And I think that was something that couldn't just easily be learned in a classroom setting. They taught us the reality of a shoot and what to expect and how to deal with really tough situations. And that's something that I can't be more thankful for.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. I think going into it, I mean, as anyone would, we were really scared of them. To be honest, I mean, they're really cool people. They were sitting there on that Zoom call. We could only see like the shoulders above, and they were telling us all these things we were gonna have to be doing, and we were so excited, but we were so scared. And I think just as this production went on and as we had more and more meetings with them, we got to see them not only as team members, but honestly, as well as, we also saw them as friends. They were so supportive of us. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I'm calling Ed and Aviva and Katie like 3 and 4 times a day. They're calling me back. We're always on the phone. And they have kept this open line of communication for the whole production. Anytime we need them, they are more than willing to help us, even on the weekends when it's their time off, but we don't give them time off. They've just been wonderful, really.
Yeah, I mean, they are amazing people, and as BTS will also say, they helped in every single step. But there was a time on set in specific that I was, after we had our last meal during the overnight shooting, I was sitting down on the craft table, and I was like, oh my God, did I do it enough? Was it good enough? Like, just thinking of it, like, I should have done this, I should have done that differently. That they get to there to eat, and they just start like, Jackie, we are so proud of you. Like, you did such a great job. And I was like, I have to hold myself to not cry right now. Because, I want to keep my tough image of like, yeah, I'm professional. I'm not going to cry on set. But it was definitely when I saw them like sitting down with me and talking like, people to people. So it was like really incredible. And of course, pre-production, we were all the time on calls with them every single day, apparently, yeah. So we got to know each other a lot and talk about all like personal stuff. So it was really, and even now after the project's done, they're still reaching out to us to like talk and, give us a guidance and mentoring. So it's really, I'm really grateful for everything that they did. Thank you so much, really, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear you guys had that support system and they were there for you all throughout the film. So, what do you say we see phone date? Oh my God, let's go. Wait.
Hi, I'm Malika.
And I'm Sam.
We're from Ithaca College.
Enjoy our film.
On your phone again?
Son, if you love your phone so much, you should just marry it.
You may now kiss the bride.
Hurry up. You're gonna be late.
You know I can't take you with me. I just need a break.
Hey, man.
Alrighty, I'd like to have everyone involved on Phone Date, cast, crew, production, behind the scenes, anyone. If anyone's part of it, stand up. You deserve a round of applause. Alrighty. Thank you to everyone who's part of it. We're going to give a little time for thank yous real quick.
A lot of people made part of this production that didn't actually make part of the production, if that makes sense. But I want to thank Tanner Johns and from Res Life for all the help he gave us, literally letting us borrow a lot of stuff to use on set. Angelica Carrington from the Center for Ideas, she was extremely helpful, and I am so thankful to her. I'm thankful for everyone from the Students Affairs office that support me so much and was so flexible with my schedule to work, and everyone for Power Production, because you guys rock, and I love you so much.
Yeah, that was really great. Honestly, everyone here, Park Promotions, Park Productions, everyone who really helped out, you guys did an amazing job, and we would not be up here without you guys. I think the biggest thank you I really want to give is to Jack Powers for literally everything.
The amount of times that we have knocked on Jack Powers' office door and barged in and been like, you need to help us with this problem, I cannot even count. But he was there for us every single time, on set, off set, about the production, not about the production. He's been like this amazing mentor to us, and we love him so much.
Thank you. Okay, I just want to say hi to my family that is watching this in Brazil. Oi, eu amo vocês.
Oh, just hi, Aviva, Ed, and Katie.
Yes, we love you. And Mom and Dad, because you're also there. I love you too.
I would like to give a personal shout out to Park Promotions. If everyone in Park Promo could stand up, they are the reason that this event is happening. Yeah. Thank you guys. Very few other schools that had finalists did this, so Park Promo is where it's at. And I wanted to thank you guys again for your time, and everyone who worked on this. We're gonna do one last raffle while we applaud these fantastic women off the stage. Alrighty, let's see if we can get this one on the first try. Okay, we're looking for ticket 802-7329. Anyone? 7329. No way. There you go. And the last raffle bag. Woo! Yes.
Oh, hey, Mike. Yeah, I'll take yours. Hey, everyone. The night's not over. I wanted to let everyone know that go out there, take photos at the photo booth. This has been an incredible event. You guys are fun, first of all. So I want to, go party out there. And make sure to keep an eye on social media. We forgot to mention that the there are going to be more behind the scenes movies coming out, so make sure to follow us on Phone Date, Phone Date 23 on Instagram. All right, back to you, Meredith.
One last thing before we go. This is, in fact, a competition, and Phone Date is up for the Fan Favorite Award. So if we could have everyone, I love that song, I'm not mad. If we could have everyone right now scan this link and vote for Phone Date. You can vote for every day